All right, friends, it's T and I'm back. We back with a new video on guess who? You know who? Our favorite YouTuber, fitness influencer, at least he thinks he is. Jason Blaha, Strength and Baloney Fitness channel. The lifting, fitness, diet, vegan, slave, whatever you want to call him, gym slave, whatever. Let's review this video. It's interesting. Okay. He just popped this up. It's called Fake Natties Are a Product of People Believing Supplements Actually Work. Yeah, well, fake natties. No, not really. That's not you. No, I don't know. Yeah, people sell you supplements, but they're not that stupid. Think a supplement is that's what these fake natties are using. Or I'm taking a supplement. That's what's creating my fake artificial look. They know it's steroids. They're not that dumb. Steroids been out for a while. The secret's been out since Ben Johnson was caught and a bunch of other people. All right, friend. Let's review this video.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. I thought I would sit down and do a video for you guys and gals. Let me get a sip of my water first.
It's Jason Blaha here, okay.
Get my beautiful radio voice going and let's talk about this.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to make a statement that is controversial.
His sexy voice. He's going to make a statement. It's so controversial, bro. Like it's been around for over, what, 50 years or 40 years or whatever. But he's going to make it now, 40 years later. Yes, he's going to rekindle.
But it is truth.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to say this as someone who has been around the iron game over 25 years. I have been a fitness influencer.
Wow, he's been around over 25 years. Well, I've been around it over 40 years, because maybe more than that, since martial arts. They had gyms downstairs in the basement. People were lifting. I don't know, man. In the 70s, people were lifting. There were gyms. They were crude, but they had them, really took off in the 80s, but whatever. I mean, better equipment, gyms, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. I've been around there a long time. And so what?
12 years on multiple platforms. Until people realize
12 years, multiple platforms. Yeah, that's why he bought his subs, because he was late. He was late to the party. He was late.
The truth that supplements do not help you build muscle or strength other than maybe protein powder as a replacement for normal foods, right? Just as a convenience.
No, none of that stuff's going to help you build muscle. Here, I'll explain to you guys out there. Got a little bit of education, okay? Just the mass on the myofibrillar, which does reach an M&D size limit. Now, I can't tell you what that M&D size limit is. You have to figure it out on your own. And you probably have figured it out because most of you call it newbie gains, hard gainer, and you reach your genetic limit. And when you're saying that, you kind of most likely reached it. Yeah. And so you can't further that. And so you have to make up these excuses. But anyway, so that's the mass on the myofibrillar. Now, to increase more of this mass, you definitely need these nuclei. What do nuclei do? They synthesize protein. That's what they do. But to build more myofibrillars, you definitely want to build more myofibrillar growth, more myofibrillars. And how do you do that? You damage the muscle fibers. But concentric exercises do not damage muscle fibers. They're not associated. All these concentric movements that all you guys are doing in the gym, and I can prove it because Jeff Nippert just came out with a video. I was just about to do a video on it, and then I went, I think, 10 minutes into it, and I fucking lost it. So I'm too tired right now. I don't want to do another video on it. But I can disprove everything Jeff Nippert says in that shitty video because everything is concentric. And then he's associating the pump, this, that, the strength and all that. Man, it's not associated with muscle damage. I can prove it, bro. Look, I can even prove it in this video. You want me to prove it? Here, look, I'll show you. If you don't believe me. And this is where people are so wrong, and all their exercises are so wrong in the gym. So eccentric, i.e. shortening muscle contractions. Concentric muscle contractions do not cause exercise-induced muscle damage. There you go. So when you see Ronnie Coleman, I posted a video of him. He's not getting any muscle damage. He is not inducing muscle damage in his concentric exercises. All those deadlifts and the landmine thing and all that, it's all show. And you're going to say, well, how did his muscles blow up like a balloon and get so big? You know what I mean? How did they get so big? Well, you're going to equate that with steroids. But steroids, they don't build muscles because it's sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. It's artificial. He's taking an artificial hormone, creating artificial muscles called sarcoplasmic muscles. He's not building myofibular growth. That's why none of you are getting damaged in the gym. It's not just the repeated bout effect you have to get over. You have to get over this concentric stuff. It is not associated, like it says there, concentric muscle contractions do not cause exercise-induced muscle damage. What part do you sick people in your mind do not understand in the gym? You're like, I'm getting damaged. You're not getting damaged because it's the up force against gravity. It's the down force that causes the damage. But you don't know, you don't understand, you don't know because you people suck at lifting. All of you, your coaches, your fucking people online, all these fucking what do they call them? These influencers and everything. They suck, bro. Get it? They don't know anything. To them, I gotta lift a heavy weight. I gotta show them I'm stronger. I'm a little guy that can lift a heavy weight. You're all insanely stupid. You don't understand that eccentric exercise is superior. It's the king. Why? Because it grows more myofibular growth so that the motor units can proliferate through them. But you want to stay there forever and lifting hell limbo like your fucking coach, Blaha, lifting a goddamn heavy weight. You understand me? Crying about supplement industry, fake natties, and all this garbage bullshit, bro. Get it? See what I mean? Now, the second part here, it says, but exercise-induced muscle damage is evident after isometric contractions at a long muscle length and eccentric muscle contractions, even at low intensity. See that? Even at low intensity or fast intensity when it comes to eccentric. But concentric is not associated with muscle damage whatsoever. And the majority of all your exercises, I know they are concentric. And I can prove it because Jeff Neppert, all his fucking things in that shitty video he just posted are all the same shit, bro. Get it? Yeah, man. All right, let's move on with this video. Oh, and here's another thing. I can prove another thing. If you don't believe me, I can prove this too. Just a second here. Hold on. This alone tells you eccentric exercise, the up force, is associated with chemical strength. Try to understand this, please. It's associated with chemical strength. The myocytic androgen receptor controls the strength, but not the mass of the limb muscles. Yeah, man. That's why the you can read this, maximum force production and strength. When the AR is gone, you lose that maximum force production. What you're chasing is chemical strength. I don't know how else to explain this to you people, but people are so daft out there, man. You cannot save everybody. I'm sorry. I cannot save the whole industry, you or anybody out there. And no, I'm not going to gym to show you these exercises and how to do proper eccentric exercises. Maybe I will in the future. Get my channel up to 10,000 and maybe I'll do that in subscriberships. I don't know.
Other than maybe protein powder. Until people realize that they are 100% and utterly and completely useless for enhancing your physique. And I really do mean that. They are useless.
What's this enhancing a physique? You mean enhancing your performance? As far as your physique, that's not an enhancement. That is an artificial look you're going for. It's artificial. The muscle growth and the look is artificial. The strength is artificial too because it's based on chemical strength, myocytic androgen receptor strength. Get it? For that maximum force production because it is against gravity. You understand me, people? When you run up the stairs, you're going... Sorry, this thing blinked out. Like I said, you're going against gravity. Do you understand me, people? If you're going against gravity, how the fuck could that be associated with any kind of muscle damage? It's the down force. Like I said, when you run up the stairs, you're going to get really fatigued. You're going to get better at running up the stairs. If you run upstairs, you're going to get better at doing that. You're going to be strong and you're going to get good at running up the stairs. But when you run downstairs, it's a lot easier. There's less fatigue and you'll get better at it and you'll get muscle damage in your legs. Your legs will get damaged. Because that's the eccentric movement. The up force is concentric, going up the stairs. The eccentric is going down the stairs. But I know you can't visualize it in your mind. How should I exercise in a gym doing these eccentric exercises? I don't know. Why don't you figure it out? All of you are geniuses. You all know how to exercise. Ask Prophet Fear. Maybe he knows. He's a genius.
Really do mean that. They are.
Ask your influencers online. Ask your Jeff Nippards and all them. They're all geniuses. Ask them, what exercise builds muscle? This guy, Master T, showed us this thing right now on Google, whatever. Bah. It says that concentric exercises are not associated with muscle damage. I thought we were damaging muscles all this time. No wonder why we're never getting fucking big in the gym, god damn it. We're all fucking complaining. It's not only just the repeated bout effect you have to get over. You have to get over this stupid exercise that you're doing, concentric exercise, chemical strength. It's fake. It's bullshit. Goes away so fast. All of you are lifting slaves. That's why I try to explain to you. You are all gym lifting slaves. You understand me? They have tricked you, the industry. They have fooled you and tricked you. Nobody wants you to get big and strong out there and be a brute walking around. Me, I was a brute, and I'm still a brute. But I was a brute in the past because I figured it out, what caused muscle damage. I figured out how to get over repeated bout effect phenomena. I figured out the exercises that would cause me these muscle damages to get me as big as the biggest muscle fucker out there to knock out these steroid people. Get it? At 285. You understand me, man? That is the difference. And then this complaining fake natty him, this fake guy with nothing in this little shirt, extra small.
Useless. Until people collectively realize that truth, you will not get rid of the fake natties. Fake natties will continue to multiply.
Man, the only people that scream about fake natties are people that are stupid, okay? I don't complain about fake natties or people on steroids. I know exactly what they're doing. They're taking cosmetics. It's fake. Now, you want to believe it's real, and then you want to laugh at me, okay? You go ahead and you laugh, and you convince yourself. You tell yourself that the steroid people, their muscles and everything, they're real. They are 100% real. Yes, they're real. They're real, yes.
And I'm saying this because this is the reason they even exist. The whole fake natty movement was...
Steroids build just about as much muscle as the fake supplement industry. That's what they build. Yeah. When they go off it, it all goes away. Oh, yeah. If a steroid could build a muscle, everybody would be doing it. They would build the muscle, then they wouldn't have to take steroids anymore. Why do they keep blasting and cruising and this and that? Why do they have to keep taking it forever? Want to know why? Because you're maintaining something fake, an illusion. You're maintaining something that's fake, an illusion.
Started completely to sell you supplements. The supplement industry creates it, the supplement industry props it up. They are responsible for it because they need groups of people who have impressive drug-like results.
They do. These people, these supplement people, they hate me when I go to these fitness shows. They fucking never want to talk to me because I look like a beast, bro, when I walk around, even at my old age. And I don't even lift anymore. I gave up on that shit a long time ago. I don't really care about it. I have other priorities in my life. I have other things I want to do in my life. I don't stay with a goal forever. Once I knocked out that goal's gone. It's dead. It's over with. I'm not going to stay there forever trying to rehash goals again, okay?
Because they're on drugs.
There are crazy people online. They want to stay there forever. Dwindling, I don't know. Wearing themselves out or whatever, aging themselves. They enjoy that. Let them do that. That's their own business. And then they regret it later when they wake up one day and they look in the mirror and they go, what the fuck did I do to myself?
Telling you that these products work. Otherwise, they can't sell them to you. Because if people only went upon the scientific evidence, they wouldn't buy them. Okay? In other words, if people ignored all the bias studies or cherry-picked data that the supplement industry produces, and you only looked at the meta-analysis and heavily peer-reviewed data of all these supplements, no one would take them. If that was all you had to go on, if that was the entirety of your body of knowledge and you didn't have this advertising arm doing it, you wouldn't buy them. You would not waste $10 a month on them, let alone 100 or 200 like some people do. Okay? Fake natties are a critical, and I mean absolutely critical, critical advertisement arm for the supplement industry. They have to have them, and they will prop them up and they will pay them.
Yeah, Michael Hearn is one of them. You have to be crazy to believe Michael Hearn is how should I put it? Is a normal, natural bodybuilder, whatever you want to call it. He's a fake bodybuilder. He's a fake power lifter. All these things he's made up. He's made them up. This powerlifting thing, it's a gig. It's all fake stuff. The snake oil salesman. It's all garbage.
Okay, there is financial incentive to doing it. And when people say, well, I wish this guy wouldn't do it, well, someone else will. Okay, every single one of these fake natties, if they didn't do it, 10 other people are willing to take their place to make that supplement money.
Yeah, they are. They are willing to take their place. One of the things I wanted to tell you, there are some things that you could use in your gym, even if you don't have. There are machines now in these newer modern gyms that I just saw with like Hadi Rambod. You know Hadi Rambod. He's that Olympic coach guy. He coaches these people now. All these steroid people. But he was in a new gym recently with some Spanish boy or whatever from Mexico. And he said, have you tried this machine or that machine? They do have a few machines that are geared towards, I would say, an eccentric movement. I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them. There's a lot. You don't even realize you have it in your gym too. There's some that you can tweak to be a eccentric movement in your gym. Literally, you have these things in your gym. You just don't know how to utilize them to make them eccentric. Like I said, I've seen a machine in Hadi Rambod. I've seen a couple of them that I would probably know how to gear towards making it an eccentric exercise. Specifically, I know that I can use the Smith machine to mimic something that I saw that he was doing as a pure eccentric exercise for some specific body part, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but whatever.
Okay, and the people who lie about it get propped up by the industry. They get shout outs by the industry. Because if they'll claim it's their products that did it and not stuff, they're going to be financially rewarded for it. They have an enormous financial incentive. Let's not even get into ad revenue. Let's not get into any of the social media money, because that's its own thing. But keep in mind, that didn't exist way back in the day. When the whole fake natty thing really started, there wasn't that much money in these platforms. Not like it turned into over the years. Nobody was making six figures from ad revenue when fake natty started. Okay, it's affiliate sales, sponsorships from supplement companies, because they need that. Because the truth is, if you couldn't get those
well, how are they going to survive in the industry that they are in? They have to make money somehow. Of course, they're going to sell you on all these fake things. It's a business. It's an industry, man.
Spectacular results, why would anyone take them? And the funny thing is, if supplements even work,
whether they work or not, these supplements and everything, your fake coach here, he's on supplements. What do they call it? Steroids. Is it working for him? He doesn't even know how to train properly. He's always saying in his videos, remember with those elastic bands, we're getting damaged. We're getting damaged. And he would like fucking pull these. Remember the year before last? He was crazy. He was in that room or whatever. He was in his like living room lifting weights every day. And look, we're getting damaged and jumping up and down on a box and this and that. Now he's like, I'm into physique all of a sudden. He's doing lightweight, many repetitions, working out every day. He's all over the place. He's all over, but wasting his time. It's nonsense. It's craziness. He doesn't know what causes muscle damage. He doesn't know the difference between eccentric, concentric. This whole is strength training to him. He just lift a heavy weight. That's it. We got to be strong. Lift a heavy weight. But there's not associated. Concentric is not associated with muscle damage. And you've never really gotten strong. You accumulated a lot of chemical strength, but you never built your body. That's why your coach is small, but he can lift the weight off the floor, but he's small. You understand the difference? He's small, but he can lift a weight. And so what? He has to maintain that phony strength by being a lifting slave forever. But if you want to build yourself strong, your natural strength, so you don't have to be a lifting slave, then you should gear your workouts towards muscle damage. You gear it towards muscle damage, and then you need to figure out what builds muscle. What builds muscle? Protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown. Ah, okay, I need to be in anabolic growth state. Okay, so what causes muscle damage? Oh, eccentric exercises. So I need to gear towards that. Okay, what else do I need to do? Oh, these supplements, they don't work, so I'm not gonna eat these supplements. Get it? The fake daddy industry. Yeah, like this guy. You need to figure out these things. Oh, repeated bout effect. Okay, so repeated bout effect. It's an adaptation process. I have to get over it. How long does it take for muscles to repair and remodel when they are damaged? Oh, it takes about a week period, so forth and so on. Okay, these are things you need to figure out in the brain. You have to sit down logically and intelligently and think about these things, and not just fucking go in a gym and monkey see, monkey do, and just lift the weight. And I'm just weight's gonna make me big. Weight is never gonna make you big, bro. Chasing, getting good at lifting something. This has nothing to do with strength. Okay, this is all made up. Strength, these exercises, whatever. Getting good at lifting boxes in the factory will never make you big, and they'll never get you damaged. That's why factory workers are not getting damaged. If they were to get damaged, every time they were coming working in a factory, they'd get rhabdo and die. That's why a lot of the things that they're doing is in the up motion. It's the concentric movement. They're not doing a lot of eccentric. If they were doing eccentric, they most likely probably would get damaged, and maybe they'd get rhabdo and die. But because it's just the world is made like that, you got the concentric and eccentric movement. We don't do a lot of eccentric. We do more concentric than we do eccentric. Do you understand me? It's something you need to figure out. I can't really explain it to you in this video.
Well, that's the hilarious part. Essentially claiming supplements work and that you use them to get the results these guys get because they all look like. Use them to get the results these guys get because they all look like their own gear.
I don't know what they're getting.
Part to claim that these products actually help you build muscle or lose fat, by default, would mean that they're a drug. And by default, it would mean that you're enhanced if you take them, because you're achieving results that you can't take through lifting weights, doing cardio, and eating correctly. You're getting results that would not.
You can get results, but they're getting artificial results. You understand what I'm trying to explain to you? Because their workouts and what they're taking artificially, everything is artificially induced. It's all fake. The glycogen muscles, the sarcoplasmic, the artificial steroid, the artificial strength, them lifting that weight, heavy weight, and trying to convince you that a concentric exercise is somehow going to make you big. It's going to disrupt the myofibula. It's going to make it big. No, it doesn't. It just makes you good at lifting stuff. That's why you're all lifting slaves. And I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at all you people out there and his minions on his channel and everything. Do you understand me? Because all you people are silly. You're silly. Yeah, you're lifting slaves.
Be obtainable that way. Right? Because you're taking a substance to do it. The only difference is, well, it's over the counter. Okay? Which is the scariest part. I'm not even going to go into all the details on that, but technically, they are much more strictly regulated. Supplement industry doesn't even test it for safety, not tested for purity. And
it's not. There's a lot of them are not. They're not. They're waste products and everything because they're not. It's not regulated. That I know. I would have to agree with some of the stuff that goofball coach here says, but yeah.
It turns out they have anything that actually does work. It gets outlawed anyway.
You want to know one supplement that really works? Like it works, like maybe to repair anything. I don't know about making you big muscles. Food makes you big, being an anabolic growth state, but and these damages, whatever. But a supplement that works, well, amino acids work. The amino acids, you need amino acids. They work. Amino acid works. They sell them in a supplement store. Are they clean? Yeah. They're not going to make you sick or anything, as far as I know. So do they work? Yeah. Is creatine an amino acid? Yeah, they're amino acids, 3 amino acids. Do they work? Yes. Is taurine an amino acid? Yes. So as far as I know, if they're selling you supplements and it is an amino acid, amino acids work. They definitely help. They aid in the process. Will they build you, make you big and strong? No, I don't know anything about that, but I know that they can aid in the repair mechanism. But what are you repairing? You're not damaging anything. You're all wasting your time out there. This is what I try to explain to you people.
Okay. It gets outlawed. Because they can't sell you things that work. Because that produces a drug-like effect that gets outlawed. It becomes illegal.
Yeah, sure does.
Did it. So that's...
They do sell you stuff that works. It's not outlawed. It works. Amino acids definitely work. They definitely work. They will. Here's the thing. High dose amino acids, because it's got the arginine and ornithine in there, whatever, there's a certain amount. I can't remember the old dosage back in the day. Okay, so when you do take amino acids, they will stimulate growth hormone. They'll stimulate your pituitary. And if they stimulate your pituitary, there's more hormone. That means it's like, why are you stimulating your pituitary? Okay, for an example, when you're starving, if you're starving, all of a sudden your hormones are high. You go take a blood test and your growth hormone is through the roof when you're starving, the starvation diets. Testosterone super high and everything. What is that? Why does your body do that? Your body does that because it's you're wasting away. And so the hormones are trying to keep, regenerating this protein synthesis, blah, 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 so forth and so on. So when you take these amino acids and you stimulate your pituitary with it, there's high dose of growth hormone coming down. Then there's a sparing effect in the protein synthesis. You understand me? And because you're lifting in the gym and whatever you're eating, there may be a little bit of a growth factor there helping. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but a little bit, definitely. So yeah, just enough to sustain and maybe build up. I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, because your body thinks it's dying. Okay, you're in starvation, but you're just really stimulating the pituitary. That's about it. Okay, there's all these mechanisms. These things, you should know these things, man. You people are geniuses, aren't you? You should know this stuff already.
Kind of the big giveaway right there. Anyone...
But here's the thing. After 2 months of stimulating your pituitary with high doses of amino acids, it'll stop working at some point. It'll stop working. It won't work anymore. So you need another 2 months now to regenerate that growth. I read this before years ago. Look, I read this before in Science. And so after 2 months of this high stimulation, it stops. And it won't produce any more of this growth hormone like it would normally. And so now you need to take 2 months to regenerate that. So you got to go work out to maintain now what you've got. See the problem with all these things, the overstimulation, not stimulating. It's like you take steroids, they shrink your your testosterone doesn't produce anymore, your fucking testicles shrink, you go off it and you've got all these adverse effects. That's what really happens, overstimulating of something, injecting something, doing weird things to your body.
Who is selling supplements, who has a really impressive physique, and they're claiming the supplements help. They know the supplements didn't help. They know they didn't do anything.
They also know that concentric exercises do not build bodies. They know that.
You already should know you're being scammed at this point. And why should you believe anything that person has?
We're also being scammed by you, Coach Blaha.
To tell you, I mean, taking stuff, lying about taking the stuff and then selling you scam products. Okay, look, you can hate on whoever you want for whatever reason you want. You can hate me for any reason you want.
I posted something that I think is phony too, this peptide thing. But it's not phony because it's based on amino acids. It says leucine and something else. There's some other amino acid. Leucine, lactoleucine, whatever the fuck. There's like 2 amino acids in there. Do amino acids work? Yes, they work. But I think at high doses of certain things that you're taking, the certain things that you're doing, you have to be careful. I don't know. One of the guys in the comment section wrote something there. You'll find out. Go read it and you'll find out if it's good or bad for you.
But if you're going to talk about integrity, they're literally...
Again, I don't know why they're calling amino acids peptides, but okay, you can call them peptide, I guess, Yeah, there's polypeptides, dipeptides, tripeptides. They all have different absorption rates. You know how they work. These dipeptide, tripeptide, free-form peptides. They call them free-form peptides, right? So yeah, I guess they could call it peptide, yes. Yeah, free-form peptide. Amino acids, a free-form peptide. L form, if it's an L form, it has better absorption. If it's L form, and I believe creatine is the L form, so the absorption is much better.
Really scamming their followers out of money. Literally committing fraud and selling garbage products. Don't tell me you trust them or you trust their integrity. If you do, If you trust their integrity at that point, wow. I have some oceanfront property to sell you in Arizona at a
Oh man, he must be really silly.
work. Stop,
Okay, is this over, this video? Please.
Natties. And they'll probably just be honest about it. A lot more of them will be. Not saying all of them. But those are the cold hard facts. That is how the entire fake natty movement was created, to sell supplements.
The fake natty movement was made to create supplements. That makes absolutely no sense. You're calling out people unusually big, massive, strong, this, that, taking steroids, something artificial, and that supplements has to do with supplements, fake natty, because I don't, okay. And now they call steroids supplements, is that it? I'm really confused by him, man. I just don't understand it.
There's your cause. There's the plan. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope
Thank God, man. I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel, bro. Me personally, don't understand Jason Blaha. Maybe he's trying to, look virtuous about the whole supplement fake natty. This is how it started. That's not really how it started. I was there in the beginning. It had nothing to do with these so-called fake natties. That whole thing is on the internet recently in the last 10 years. Since everybody's on social media and YouTube, that's a whole new thing. No, I've never even heard the concept of fake natty until I got online, especially on YouTube. That's where I first heard it. Never heard it ever before that previously. A fake natty. Never heard that. Knew people took steroids and knew it was fake because you had to keep taking steroids. We knew it was artificial. Yeah, something cosmetic. Anything cosmetic must be artificial. You understand me? Because it's not natural. And if it's not natural, it's artificial. And why is it artificial? What's the difference between natural and artificial? Well, something artificial can't be natural. And something natural isn't artificial. Get it? It means it's real. Yeah, natural means real, and artificial means just that, what it is, artificial. You figure out the rest. See you in the next one. Touch, think about that, like, subscribe, comment down below. Helps with the algorithm. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, my friends. Don't buy any supplements.